What's going on, guys? Getting ready to go on the test drive in an old 61 Impala. Got a small block V8 motor in it. Let's head down the road. All right, it's test drive time. This is a 61 Impala. We're gonna go down the road. I'm gonna check everything out. We're gonna check all the stuff like the horn, which works on this one. It's got somewhat of a digital readout, which is showing 32,000 miles. Motor's nice and quiet. Oil pressure's coming up. Looks like it's coming up 35, 40, about 40 pounds. Engine temp's still very cold. All I did was pull it up over here. I kind of washed it off in the back. I haven't really let it run, so. Get our mirror adjusted right. It does have seat belts and they look new. Interior is pretty clean in this one. I like this steering wheel quite a bit. It looks pretty nice. So none of the air controls work. Try our wipers. Wipers do work. Try our radio. Not getting any sound out of it. I'll leave it on just to see if it cuts on. RPM gauge is right here in the middle of the dash. It comes up. There's a little clock over here. The fuel gauge does work. It's at half the tank right now. And we got a voltmeter on the dash that's working. Goes into gear nice and easy. Hopefully I'll give you a good review on this car. I'm gonna go down the road, like I said, point out any kind of flaws. We're gonna stop and do a full walk around of the outside of the car. That'll be in a separate video, but I will link it to the end of this one. Power steering's whining a little bit. I'll check the fluid as soon as we get back. Throttle feels pretty good. The car's no powerhouse, it's more of a cruiser. We're going straight down the road. It's not pulling to the left or right. The steering's nice and tight. Our speedometer's coming up and is correct. So we're running about 40 miles an hour right now. Let's see if the kickdown's on here. Everybody else is running about 65 down a 40 mile an hour road right now. I'm not going to try to keep up with them. My luck, cop will pull us all over. These plates and stuff look new on here. That's not bolted on there quite right. I'll have to try to fix that when I get back. That's your ashtray though. Like I said, the gas gauge does work, so there's no need for me to stop. The turn signal switch feels a little stiff, so that's going to need some attention. I can't hear it clicking if I hold it up. I'll try to hold it up anyways, kind of give some people indication I'm turning, if it is working. Power steering is working. I hear the power steering pump whine and it may be a little bit low on fluid. Now that she's warming up, the engine temp's coming up. The suspension on this thing, here's a big bump right here, is nice and smooth. Make our way back to the lot. Yeah, that pulley's making noise because the it's wobbling a little bit, which we'll get that fixed and taken care of. I just now noticed it, so I'm gonna be easy on her on the way back. Kind of have to. Don't want it to mess up on us. Like I said, these turn signals, they don't feel quite right. Let's try this vent window, let a little air through here. Nice and cool outside, but it's nice and warm in here, that's for sure. So I just stopped and did a little walk around video describing the outside of the car, so you can check that out. You'll know everything about the outside, and this car is really straight on the outside too. I've seen that while walking around. It's nice, not too many imperfections on the paint. Got a good set of tires on it. Nice cruiser car. Everything's nice and smooth. Hitting all these bumps, just gliding over them. Temperature staying right at 185, which is pretty good. Oil pressure's at 35. There's a big old bump in the road up here. We're gonna go over it. You can see what the suspension's like. It's right here in the road. Nice and smooth. Here, whining up there. Well, this is going to conclude my test drive, guys. Pulling back in the lot right now. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my test drive video. If you have any other questions, please check out my website first. I got 100 detailed pictures of this car inside out and underneath. Plus all our inventory. We update about 10 cars a week. Like I said, I appreciate y'all watching. If you check that out, it'll give you finance options, transportation options. Should give you a good idea of what we keep in stock. We've got previous inventory on there as well. I never mentioned that. There's a ton of cars on there. Like I said, we pick up about 10 cars a week. If you want to talk to somebody on the phone, give us a call. 615-822-4444. Please share if you haven't. Subscribe if you want daily content. It'll pop up, tell you when I post a video. Most of the time, whenever I post something, it's something that just came in within the last week. I appreciate y'all watching, and thanks again, guys.